That's crazy that there's this white piece of filth in chat trying to talk to me, trying to be all rude and shit, trying to rush me to go live. No, I ain't gotta go live for your ass. I can sit right here all day. Yep, yep, pussy. Anyway, so what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Disbearity. I've been honestly for like the past 3 to 4 days under the weather, and goddamn, I mean, I still got like a little dry cough, or whatever going on, but hopefully, uh, it's gonna go away in the next couple of days. That's what I'm hoping. That's the hope. So, depending on how I feel after this chat, I might do some Elder Scrolls Oblivion, or I might save it till tomorrow. See like how tomorrow's looking, but like yeah, okay, me going live, feeling sick, but I was like, I gotta give y'all something though. That's all I gotta do. I gotta give you guys something. So anyway, so before I like fully get into the chat or get into the stream or really just the YouTube stuff, right? I'm going to react to a game studio that I actually enjoyed closing down. I'm gonna make a video out of this too, by the way. So while I'm reacting to this, I will not be looking at chat whatsoever. Y'all can chat amongst yourselves, but then we'll discuss afterwards. Now, it's one of my favorite games too. They made a sequel to it, but the sequel did not pan out the way it should be. So let me go ahead and switch over right here. What scene was it? I think it was this scene. All right, yeah, it was this scene. Let's see. So this was actually posted 2 days ago, which is very surprising to me. All right, hold on. So it's like, damn, I was actually about to start up and play it again, but yeah, it's gone, it's over with. Okay, so here we go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Disbearity here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Gently Mad Studios closing, y'all. So this came, honestly, like I didn't know about this till today. Dead ass serious. Like I was like about to go on my walk, and then I looked at my Steam, and I was like, wait a minute, the studio's closing down. This was posted like literally almost a week ago, and I was very surprised. Like it didn't come up in my feed. So if y'all know Gently Mad Studios, they are the ones who created End Zone: A World Apart. So I'm gonna read this, right, and then we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss it and see what happens from here. So a message from Stefan Marcinic, CEO, founder of a Symbol Entertainment. Today I have to share news I never want to write. Gently Mad Studios will close at the end of September 2025. For more than 10 years, this team has been more than just a development studio. They've been friends, collaborators, and dreamers. From Between to Pizza Connection 3 and the End Zone series, they put their heart, humor, and incredible talent into everything they made. End Zone 2 had a journey as challenging as the world it set in. Early access launched, brought unexpected difficulties, low sales, mixed reviews, and some very hard conversations. But as Stephen Ware said, when criticism rolled in, we didn't retreat. The team listened, improved, and kept going right until the end. I'll never regret that fight. In the end, those efforts couldn't sustain the studio. It's heartbreaking for the team, the players, and me personally. Thanks for everyone who looked at Gently Mad, and to everyone who played their games. Whether you discovered them in a post-apocalyptic wasteland while running Pizza Empire, the people behind those games made them possible, and I'm proud to have worked alongside them. Now, that's actually very sad. And I say this because, like, End Zone: A World Apart, the first game definitely was, like, it was a hit to me, y'all. I enjoyed the hell out of the game. That was, like, I'm a big city builder guy, and that one kind of hit me hard for the most part because it was a city builder with it had like a Fallout vibe, right? Post-apocalyptic Fallout vibe. You gotta you gotta repopulate the world. You gotta rebuild and stuff. Using scrap and stuff like that. That was actually pretty fun. And then on top of that, you have to deal with production, make sure that your production was well, and make sure that your people are safe from raiders and stuff. That was the fun part of the game. I actually enjoy it. I do like a good city builder that has challenges to it. I think that's what makes a pretty good city builder in that kind of sense. Add some type of challenge to it, and they did that really well. Now let's keep on going here, and let's see what else With the talk myself right here shows them, each of the designers and co-founders, stuff like that. So again, it sucks that this happened to them, that their sales didn't hit or didn't stick. So I just I wish good luck to them in the future. So now now I like to leave the final words to the people who brought these games to life, the gently mad studios, the team themselves. So dear survivors, we have some bittersweet news to share. Gently Mad Studios is closing down. This isn't an easy message, right? But we wanted you to hear it directly from us. Since the founding of the studio in 2014, we've been lucky enough to create games like In Between, PC Connection 3, and of course Endzone and World Apart. With Endzone 2, we dreamed even bigger. It didn't start where we hoped, but thanks to your feedback and support, we worked tirelessly through early access to bring it to a place we could truly be proud of. Over the past months, we felt we were at a tipping point. More and more players were beginning to see the vision we had for the game. Not being able to carry it further is heartbreaking for us, but we're deeply proud of how far it has come. Through all the ups and downs, it was you, our players, who made this journey so meaningful. Every comment, every idea, every survival story you shared kept us going. You weren't just our audience, you were part of the team. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for believing in us, for playing our games, and for help shape them into what they became. Though Gently Mad Studios is coming to an end, the worlds we built together will live on through you. So that is very sad and very touching. Because like I said, I put many hours into Endzone and World Apart. Many hours. I put over 81 hours. Great game. Fantastic game, as y'all see here. Fantastic game. And I put less than 15 hours into Endzone 2. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Again. Dry throat. And so, the reason why is like Endzone 1, it just hit harder. The Endzone 2. Endzone 2, I like what they wanted to do with it, but it feels like that they streamlined it way too, like, they just, I don't know how to really put it, like, in better words. They just streamlined it to the point where it just felt like there was no kind of like repercussions of what you do. It's kind of like early days of City Skylines, in a sense, right? Where, no, was it City Skylines? I will say, well, for now we'll say City Skylines, where there was no, like, it was just too easy. You just gain money, you just gain things, and it was just like nothing made it hard, right? And so I feel like if they would have focused on doing more DLCs for the first game, but also adding on in, while creating the second game, I guess I could have went on. I mean, at least that's just my personal opinion. But like, it was just something. It just didn't hit. Y'all might say, "Well, what do you mean by hit?" It just wasn't that game. Like the first one was. And don't get me wrong, the second one, it was decent for what it was. And yes, they did definitely have some vision to it. But we're there right now when it comes to DLC and shit, or not DLC, I'm sorry. When it comes to gaming, there's just so many games out there. Like, your game has to, get that mark for people, And so, like people, but I will say this, I am glad that they were listening to, quote unquote, the gamers, or to their community or whatnot, to help them make the game what it was. And that's why also Endzone 2 was rushed out of early access. Well, I'm sorry, not rushed out, but like was brought into early access pretty quickly, because you had a game there. It's like the food was there, it's just, what were they making, basically, in a sense, right? Like, they had the foundation, the pot was there, the food was there, the pot was there, but what were they cooking, in a sense, And so once again, I wish everyone at the studio the best. I hope that they I hope to see them climb higher, find new jobs, climb higher, do what they got to get done. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, always remember, like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out, much love, have a good one, y'all. So yeah, I wanted to do that because I kind of just found that out or whatever, like just found that out like right there, so. And keep this in mind, for people who are members to the channel, by the way, especially if you're tiers 3 and 4, if you guys have anything y'all want me to react to, I can react to those for you, by the way. As long as they're like somewhat game related. Now, if they're like somewhat political, I don't mind, like, but I hope it's like more so gaming related, because Man, I can't sit here and talk politics 24/7. Y'all know this ain't a politics channel. But like I said, I just wanted to quickly react to that video and give my own, like, my own 2 cents into, what's going on with the studio. Now, let me I thought I had not my source up, but I thought I had my information up for YouTube. I guess I might have cut it off. Hold on, give me one sec, guys. Let me look this up real quick. Let me go to the big screen for y'all. And thank you guys for joining this Just Chatting stream. Much appreciated to you guys. By the way, keep that in mind. Thank y'all. So YouTube has recently announced a lot of big things coming to the platform, and I'm here to talk about it with you guys because it's some amazing shit that's coming to this platform. I mean, it's about time, honestly. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's about time because, like, for the past 2 or 3 years, YouTube has been pushing, hard against, TikTok or whatever, right? TikTok, it's like YouTube's, if y'all don't know, is YouTube's main competitor. For now, at least, right? Twitch isn't even optional. Twitch is dead, y'all. Twitch is gone. See, every time I talk about Twitch and shit, we'll talk about Twitch, it gets people up in arms and shit. It gets everybody all riled up, because that's where all they favorite streamers stream at and stuff. But when there ain't no growth on that goddamn platform, y'all, people don't understand that. They don't really understand that. There's no growth in the platform. If you're a creator trying to create, what's the point of streaming on a platform that's not growing for you? Hell, I would tell people to also stream on TikTok. Even TikTok is better. Shit. So yeah. Factual. All right, so I found my information that I have to go to my history right here. Cause I thought I pulled it up for y'all to look at, but I guess I didn't because, I'm being dumb right now. Let me also get my water too. Let me go get some more water. Hold on. There ain't no damn way. Did y'all just heard me drop my entire microphone? That's some crazy shit. Hold on. I need to make sure my microphone is still good. Testing. 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 All right. It's weird. All right, y'all should be able to hear me now. Yeah, my microphone dropped from my desk and it fell on the floor. It caught itself, but yeah, I'm back now. Okay, here we go. All right, so what I was saying was YouTube is coming out with a lot of freaking amazing features for this platform, and I'm really excited for a lot of these features. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be using a lot of these features. I mean, I haven't really fully decided yet on how all of it's going to go, but to give you a quick kind of rundown, right, before we go fully dive into it. So they're doing Gen AI in shorts. Now, I don't really create or focus on YouTube shorts. Reason being is you can put up a lot of effort into YouTube shorts, but the problem is though, where's the payout for it? And what I mean by payout, it's not monetary, but especially gaming shorts, right? Unless you're playing a popular game, let's say GTA or whatnot, gaming shorts aren't going to cut it because a lot of people are into the trendy stuff on YouTube shorts where there's a lot of idiocracy kind of things going on there, dances, stuff like that, right? And from a gaming perspective, at least from me at least, there's no point. It's just a waste of time. Now, a lot of my early growth here on YouTube was definitely by YouTube Shorts. Don't get me wrong, because I had a lot of clips from my Twitch days. You know, as y'all know, I used to stream on Twitch all the time, so I had a lot of usage for that. You know, well, it's like, what else are these clips going to do? Just sit here, right? So that was a lot of my early day growth. But YouTube though itself, shorts wise, I mean, for people who create shorts, you know, good luck to them, right? So when it comes to Gen A, right, you're able to, you know, add motion, stylize, you know, add objects to your video. You know, you'll have access to VO3. You can edit with AI, and you have speech to song, whatever that is, right? Which will dig deeper. From the YouTube Studio side of things, right? Now this one's quite interesting. This one here, you'll be able to collaborate. So meaning, like, let's say me and another friend of mine or a couple people, we can collaborate on a project, right? Now, let's say if I was the one to upload the video, then I'm the one who gets the revenue, right? Now, the homies though who helped collaborate the video with me, they'll get the views and the likes and stuff too, if I recall, something like that. Now, I hope that later on in the future, if there's any like ad rev share, that it gets spread up amongst the collaborators. I think that could be a thing, honestly. Another feature that they're adding is Ask Studio, which means like if you're inside your YouTube analytics or whatnot, you get to ask like your AI questions, like the AI in the studio questions, like, hey, I don't understand this, you know, tell me about my, you know, analytics, you know, stuff like that. And this is going to help people, you know, understand what goes on within YouTube on the analytical side. So that's actually quite a nice feature. They have title A/B testing. So about a couple months back, they released A/B testing, or really want to call it ABC testing for thumbnails, right? So it means like I can upload 2 to 3 thumbnails, which when y'all go to your browse history, you know, it'll swap up probably every single time. Anyway, so how that works is like it'll test see what thumbnails, you know, will that people choose, you know, to click on your video. Because a lot of people don't understand is this: when it comes to YouTube thumbnails, and I hate to always bring it up like this, but let's use a restaurant as a concept, right? If your sign on your restaurant does not look good, your sign is not going to attract people. So the thumbnails on your videos is that sign, right? And if you want people to click on your videos, you need your thumbnails to look hot, to look fire. Now, you can be unique or whatever, but if your thumbnails are ugly, there's a reason why your channel is struggling to grow, because no one's not clicking on your videos because your thumbnail's ass. So now we're gonna keep that same energy to the titles though. Like, you can upload a title like "Dog Eats Shoe." I mean, to the lowest IQ person, that might be funny to some people. Don't get me wrong. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. But to the high IQ people, they be like, okay, this person's dumb. Like, you know. So you'll get to A/B test those ideas or whatever, see which title works best, and that's coming out pretty soon. I'm actually really excited for that feature. That's a nice ass feature. Not gonna lie. And also, by the way, later on, if y'all like this Just Chatting stream, as always, y'all like it, please. You know, that helps the boy out in the algorithm. You know, it helps tremendously. So thank y'all. Next thing they're doing is auto dubbing with lip sync. So they have auto dubbing now, right? But I guess the lip syncing must be off, so it's not the greatest thing. So what they're doing is like, if you have your webcam in your video and you have auto dubbing on, right? They're going to AI your mouth to match with the dubbing of the video or something like that. Now, they say that, you know, you get more viewership if you dub your videos in other languages or let YouTube do it. Now, I haven't tested that though, but if I recall, you can't edit your videos in studio if you have auto dubbing on. Now, I could be wrong. I have to look more into that. So keep that in mind. They have inspiration updates. I think inspiration is like, it's basically there's a tab in your in our YouTube studio that's like, it uses AI to like give us, you know, ideas basically of what's going on, you know, like to create a video, right? Like, so if I were to go to like my analytics right now or my page or whatever to be quote unquote inspired, right? It'll give me like ideas based off what videos I created, what's also what people are looking for, right? Like, example, unfair. Here's an idea: top 3 boss fights in RPGs. I actually might do that. Yeah. You know, dynasties. Let's say total war resource management. I don't know, deep dive or something like that. You know, stuff as an idea. No, the future of grand strategy storytelling, stuff like that. So yeah, no, so those are just ideas that you can run off of. The AI gives you, right? Um, Up next, we have likeness detection. So I think that what that's for is like, let's say someone steals my video, right? It's for like copyright instance. Someone steals my video, or steals my likeness, like my face or my webcam, right? It'll detect that or whatnot, and so then it'll come to me. I can be, oh, this person's using my face, my likeness. I didn't get that person's permission. You can copyright claim them, in essence. Now, for the live stream portion, this is the part that I like. The part that I love and I like. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Let me switch over to show y'all for what I'm reading at too. By the way, so this one's I have a Twitter page and I have the actual YouTube one here. Let me also clear the script too, because we can see the images. There we go. All right. So the live stream stuff is what I like. Multi-aspect streaming. So what that means is that I don't have to use what it's called. Maybe. I have to see how that works. So, because we might have to wait for another OBS update for that to actually be a thing. So as of right now, as I'm live streaming, right, I have to use two aspects in order to stream. That is horizontal and vertical. One is through OBS, another one's through a plugin. It's called Atom Multi-Stream, right? And so, what YouTube is doing now is they're merging both into the YouTube Studio to where you could stream at the same, like using like the same screen or something. I don't know. So it's something like that. Let me find it on the page here. Let me find it on the page. Well, I would love to find it on the page, but so I would love to find it on the page. Let me actually see. Let's actually see if I can find it on the blog post here. Oh, you know what? And y'all also see end zone shit still. So let's flip it up right here. Boom. All right, because they can explain it here a lot more better than I can. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm gonna find it, but they can definitely explain it a little bit more. I thought he would post it like here. Let me see here. We'll check it out soon. I'll check it out soon. I made, see, made on YouTube. Let's see. Maybe I might have to search the hashtag there. All right, hold on. 5-minute read. Yeah, we're not gonna listen to that. Okay, let me see. Transform your journey with YouTube Studio. Let's see, with YouTube Studio updates. Here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is it right here. This is it right here. All right. So we talked about the A/B testing. We talked about the collaborators. Again, YouTube collaborating is going to be pretty cool. This helps introduce you and your co-creators to a new group of engaged viewers, helping ever grow their channel, and revenue earned will be attributed to the channel that posts the video. So, like, we'll say me and my friend Aiden's were going to collab on a video, right? And it was his thought of the video or whatnot. Once it's posted on his channel, he will get the revenue for it, but it'll be posted that who he collaborated the video with, and that will help us both with engagement or whatnot. They're doing again. We talked about the auto dubbing, talked about the likeness detection. Where's the other feature right here? I hate how they don't have everything like all consolidated in like one thing here. Like dead ass serious. Like, I wish that they would like consolidate it all into like one thing. But anywho though, so that kind of basically, like I was saying though, with the whole multi aspect of the streaming, so it's all consolidated. Matter of fact, you know what? We can watch. We're gonna react to another YouTuber real quick. Who better explain it because his video is pretty cool. It's a 15-minute video. His name is Nick Neiman. I actually watch his channel like as much as I can, like every Sunday or whatnot. But this guy's video give you out an idea on what's going on here because he can explain it better than I can. There we go.
Ton of new features for content creators. Some of the features are like, okay. And then some of the features are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is coming, and I can't believe it took them this long to do it. So as always, I'm not gonna waste your time. We're gonna jump right into it, and we're starting right now. Okay, so the very first thing on this list is you are going to get Google VO3 inside of YouTube Shorts. If you're not familiar with what VO3 is Google's video generation model. So how it works is you go to VO3 and you type in whatever it is that you want the video to be. And you can do a sentence, you can do a paragraph, whatever, and then it will generate that video and it comes out looking amazing. Next, you're gonna have pose control. With pose control, this is one where you're gonna be able to upload a photo and then they will have a bunch of templates that you can select from, and then you're gonna be able to make that photo of yourself dance. Now, this one, I honestly don't think this is gonna add a lot of value to the platform. However, you know, it's something that's gonna lower the barrier.
That was kind of crazy, but like at the end of the day, like, who's gonna use that though? Am I going to use it? Like, who's going to use it?
Barrier to entry to people to be able to be a content creator. So because of that, it's in there.
That's something for my boy Bongos.
Well. Next, you are going to have stylization features when it comes to the videos that you are uploading into Shorts. You're also going to be able to insert objects into your videos. So let's say, for example, if I wanted to have an apple show up right here in the desk, then you are going to be able to do that. And you're going to be able to do that in a lot of different creative ways.
That's some crazy shit.
Speech to song. Now with speech to song, with this, what you're gonna be able to do is upload your video, and it's gonna be able to take what it is that you're saying in the video and convert it into a song. And that song actually has music with it and everything. It's pretty incredible from the demo. And with this, it's just gonna be able to take your video and make a completely different piece of content with it. Again, this is one of those things where I'm not sure, you know, if you're a content creator that, you know, likes to be creative and make stuff, this is kind of, yeah, I don't know about this one, but it's another thing that they're rolling out. Next, and this is a pretty big deal. If you don't like to edit videos, you are going to be able to edit videos with AI. How this is going to work is you're going to be able to just upload.
So you're able to be like, what do you say is that you're able to be lazy.
YouTube, and then YouTube will take it from there, and it will just go ahead and edit the videos together for you.
I think what they're trying to do with YouTube with that is, so there's a website. It's called what's it called? Opus Clip. That kind of does that, right? Where you upload your live stream, right? And they'll make clips out of like what the AI thinks is like clippable moments, right? And so I think that's what YouTube is trying to do. They're trying to take out that competition.
That one blows my mind. Next is a collaboration feature. Some people on the platform already have this, but basically when it comes to the collaboration feature, you're going to be able to make a video, and then you're going to be able to share that video across multiple channels that you're collaborating with. And as of right now, the host is going to get the AdSense, so the person that actually uploaded the video, but everybody will get, that's a part of that collaboration, will get the views and the watch time for that. So if you didn't have YouTube friends in your niche before, now's the time to start making YouTube friends in your niche, because this is gonna be a great way to where content creators that are wanting to do it are gonna be able to share audiences. So this can really help you grow your channel, as long as it works the way that it seems like it's gonna work. Next,
man, if people don't jump on board on the YouTube train, they're going to miss out on all these cool features. Yo, what's up, Jay? How you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm getting over a sickness or not. I don't think I have COVID. I just think I just have like I don't know, like the flu maybe. I don't know, but it's kind of it's going over though. I had it for like 2-3 days. Other than that, like I'm living though, man. I'm living. Dude, you tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Look, I don't fight the fight anymore. I don't really tell people like, hey, y'all need to come on YouTube and shit. You know, I don't do that, man. Because you know why? Look, I mean, it took your ass about 2-3 years to do it. Just saying. But not to just call you out. It's just like, at the end of the day, if people want to grow, you know, they got to take it serious, right? They got to take it serious. Like, this isn't 2015 no more, 2016 anymore, you know, where, you know, Twitch was a little bit easier to grow. We're in 2025 now, where competition on growth is sky high right now. It's out of this, or it's out of the orbit, man. And so I tell people, like, you know, look, I spent about probably 30 minutes today, and I went back on my Twitch account, and I was like I went to people who like I subscribed to in the past and like looking at my following list and stuff. I was like, damn, a lot of people who I subscribed to in the past or gifted a sub or that I followed, they don't stream anymore. They quit. They quit content creating because you know why? They just never grew. They saw people when people here's the thing we see the dollar signs, right? But those dollar signs just don't come like that on on Twitch or whatever. You need to have something consistent. You know. And so, that's why, like, and I tell people, like, look, y'all gotta, y'all gotta become a YouTuber or become a Rumble person, become a TikToker. Even TikTok, you can grow on TikTok right now. But I don't really care too much about TikTok. I tried TikTok, like, I don't see the appeal. Like, I tried on TikTok for dead ass. But yeah, better late. I mean, that is true. Better late than never. But like, you don't want to be too late. A lot of people, it's too late. Like, I mean, the gaming side of you on YouTube, you can still grow. But you gotta like really know like what you're doing if you want to have that growth. Though I will say that on the gaming side of Twitter, dead ass serious. Like, and I say Twitter, I mean YouTube.
For those of you that find analytics overwhelming, so you log into your Creator Studio and you're like, man, I'm just trying to figure out why this video did good or why it did not do good. Well, what you can do is inside of Ask Studio, you're going to be able to talk to your stats on your YouTube channel. So you can say, hey, in this video here, why didn't this video do well? What could I have done better in this video? And it's going to start giving you information based on the performance of that video so that you don't have to go in there and learn how to do all of that. Now you can just use AI to have that conversation with your stats so you can really start to get
First off, y'all, I know that like the dislike YouTube button, the add-on is an estimate, but if 109 people dislike that, that's kind of crazy.
Understanding of why some videos perform better than others. They're making some updates to the inspiration tab, so if you're somebody that is always on the hunt for good video ideas, then they are going to help you out there.
That's a nice touch.
They are going to be rolling out title A/B testing, which is where you can
this is my favorite.
That's entire packages if you want. Great. So for example, you can have one thumbnail and title that's targeted towards a certain aspect of your viewers. You can have another thumbnail and title that's targeted towards a different aspect, and then another one that's targeted towards a different aspect. Or you can say, hey, I want this thumbnail across everything, and I just want to test titles. Or you can say, hey, I want this title across everything, and I just want to test thumbnail.
And that is true, Dre. That is true, Jay. That is very true. My thing is, though, Jay, I feel like, and I'm going to keep it a buck with you, whether you are a content creator or a streamer or a viewer, a lot of people really do not understand what it is to be a creator or a streamer or whatever. A lot of people don't really understand. Like, from the viewer aspect, right? How can I say this in the best way possible? The viewers, people who view your content are entitled, right? They're entitled because, YouTube is a free platform where, we're able to upload videos and stuff. And, create us as creators, we try to do what? We try to make money from it, right? Because that's, because everyone wants to become a creator. Now, a lot of people say, well, if you're a YouTube partner, you make money through ads. Well, you're right. We do make money through ads, but here's the difference though. When we are small creators, we don't make money like that. We make schmeckles on the dollar. Now, if our videos can get 5K views or whatnot, then we got it. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna show you all something real quick. So apparently, with there's a new add-on for vidIQ, right? That recently just I guess updated, right? So this YouTuber who I watch that goes by the name Orbital Potato, right? He's been uploading. Let me see here. No hate on him, by the way. Keep this in mind. He's been uploading for 10 years. 10 years, y'all. 10. Again, 10 years. So, this is his channel, right? Shout out to Orbital Potato. I watch him on a daily. Look where he started at. Okay? He started doing Let's Plays and modded gameplay and stuff like that. His videos are barely hitting. They're barely hitting over 30 views. Let's Play, and keep this in mind, Let's Plays are fine, but they're not the main sense of growth. But the point is, though, is years later, right, where he finally, look at this, now, you can see this, right? He finally started to take off. His videos with Democracy 3, Prison Architect were taking off, right? And now look where he's at now. So this could take years. He makes between a 1.4 to 4.3K in earnings through his assets, and he uploads 9 videos a week. All right, because the videos that he does now, I think he does one-off videos, right? So he plays a lot of indie games and he showcases one-off videos. So that's how he makes his money. So a lot of people, they don't understand that, like, you know, for us at least, us as creators, our main source of profit is through memberships. But now you see though, when we bring us up as creators though, we get a lot of pushback and say, well, we don't gotta support you, you just create your videos and shit. Well, this is the thing, us as creators, we want to see, when people support us, it feels like we're making progress, right? That person named Jimmy, for you subscribing for $3 a month or $2 a month or $1, it tells us as creators like, hey, we're doing something right. That you guys are willing to give up your hard-earned cash to us as creators because you enjoy what we do. We appreciate that. Because that's where we get. Because you know what, the money that we don't make, like here, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. Hold on. I got y'all. Hold on. One of my most popular videos from the past week, right? I'll show y'all this for those who are willing to listen to see here. This video right here, Mechanicus 2, why this Warhammer sequel is a must play, right? This video has gotten 23 likes and 1 dislike. Now, here's how much money this video ended off making. I got four subscribers from it, right? It made 59 cents in ad revenue. 59 cents, y'all. And so let that sink in. So, but now with that said, keep the statistics in there, by the way. Keep that in there, by the way. Because I was hoping that this video was gonna hit 1,000 views. When people click that joint. Oh yeah, nice. I've been using vidIQ for quite some time. I've been on here for a while. I quit using TubeBuddy like a long time ago. I think I quit using TubeBuddy like literally about 2 years ago. But yeah, so that's just to give you an idea, right? So when you click on that join button, I don't even know how to click on the join button. I'm gonna be honest with you, like YouTube, like for us, our join button is kind of hidden. But here, let me click on the video, and I'll give you that. That'll give you there. Hold on. I don't know what the hell. Like once I get over my sickness, I'm gonna work on another. I gotta work on my next video essay anyways. Once my sickness gets over. But anyways, though, when I click this join button right here, become a member, right? Click on this button right here. That $3, y'all. This right here, look. I'm gonna redo this video. This video is honestly kind of garbage. I'm gonna redo it. But yeah, this $2 to $3 a month, y'all, makes a hell of a difference, or whatever. Dead ass serious. It makes up for it. Also, by the way, if y'all haven't noticed this, these are my sub badges, by the way. I like what I did with those. Those are Warhammer based sub badges, and these are my emotes. My new emotes. I actually got back into emote creation, so these are my new emotes. Enjoy them. Well, if y'all subscribe. But yeah, that's just the gist of like. But people don't understand yes, us as small creators, we don't make that kind of like. But here's the thing though. This is why I agree with Dark Riddler, where they'll be like, well, just stream everywhere, Johnny, and you'll get there, buddy. So you're assigning me more homework while watching my videos for free? Well, that's crazy. But anyways, though, like eventually, Jay, me, you, whoever else, we will get there in due time. It's just we have to be consistent, But sometimes though, it's hard for us to be consistent and motivated because we gotta take our breaks. We got because if we take we gotta take a plan ahead. We gotta take breaks. There's a lot of things that we gotta do. Let's go.
You're going to have the option to be able to do whichever combination of those things that you would like to do based on your account, what you're trying to figure out with your videos. That's also a really cool one, and it's going to be really helpful for people just to start getting insights on, okay, what do my viewers actually respond to best when it's all compared against the same video? Next is auto dubbing. Now, when it comes to auto dubbing currently, I mean, if we're honest, auto dubbing, it's cool, but it doesn't always sound the best and it doesn't look the best, you know, because the lips aren't moving right and things like that. So with this update, they are going to start changing your lips. This is wild. So they're going to start changing your lips so that when you are talking in the video that has the different language, not only is it going to sound like you're talking in that different language, but it's going to look like you're talking in that different language, which is another one where I'm just like, what? Like, where are we? This is wild. Next.
See, that's a good feature, but if I recall, by the way, like I said, I think if you have the auto dubbing on, you can't edit your videos in YouTube Studio or whatnot. So when you upload your video, it has to be like that final video. Like sometimes what I like to do is like, if I like, you know, example, if I upload a video and I forget to edit out something, right? I would use YouTube Studio to quickly edit out what I need, basically, right? And then keep it up. But the problem is, though, is like if you have auto dubbing on, you won't be able to do that. So
if you're somebody that has a large YouTube channel or you get impersonated a lot with the type of content that you have, they have likeness detection rolling out. So this is going to work similar, to my understanding, this is going to work similar to the copyright system, where if somebody is using your likeness or they're taking your face and putting it on something else using AI or something like that, then YouTube is going to help you be able to detect that and be able to see, hey, this person's using that, so you can go check it out and take it down if you need to. If you're a live streamer, you're going to love this one. They're rolling out multi-aspect live streaming. So you're going to be able to have one stream going up to YouTube, and they're going to give you a 16:9 ratio version of it. And they're also going to put it into the short shelf as well as a vertical video. So
okay, so that one's cool. So that one's cool, right? That's a cool feature. But I think we might need to have an OBS update for that. I think so. Because I'm trying to figure out how that worked though in terms of like using OBS as a software though. You know, you kind of get what I mean? I mean, well, no. Wait. Maybe it will still work the same. No, it will still work the same. All we need is just a stream key. That's it. Yeah, never mind. It'll still work the same. We just need the stream key. And so we wouldn't have to have both, you know. Yeah, we wouldn't have to have both, what do you call it? You know, two things. Yeah. Yeah, it should still work the same. Yeah. We shouldn't need to, you know, have one thing, just use both stream keys and call it a day. Because, you know, the way how we do it now is that we have to have one separate live stream for vertical, one separate live stream for horizontal. So that's pretty fucking cool. Keep it a buck with you. Like, so now this will incentivize us to use the short stuff a lot more.
We're also going to put it into the short shelf as well as a vertical video. So with this, we're going to have to figure out, once they start rolling it out, we're going to have to figure out, you know, do we just position ourselves in the center and then it goes from there? Or is it going to track us, you know, if somebody's doing like an IRL piece of content or something like that, where it's going to need to follow them around? Not sure how that's going to work yet, but the fact that they're making it to where it's all built in to where you can go into the main part of YouTube and you can go into the vertical shelf is a pretty big deal. And as a part of that, previously you had to set up different keys in order to go to the different places if you're doing it directly through a service like OBS or Meld or something like that. But now you will just have the one key, and that one key is going to work for both streams, and it's going to consolidate your comments, and it's going to consolidate your views as well. So the views that you're getting on the vertical shelf and the views that you're getting from the 16:9 live stream, both of those are going to count towards the live stream as a whole instead of them being separate pieces of content. I love that one. Next is co-streaming. So with co-streaming, how this is going to work is if I wanted you to come onto my stream and we wanted to stream to both of our YouTube channels, YouTube is making that possible to where we can just do that on the back end. Super easy.
I love that.
No headaches. And with them making it available, we know without question that we're not going to get in trouble for reuse content or anything weird like that. Love this one too. Next is a feature called
that's
Live to
definitely
Shorts.
help me
Now,
to
when it
Aiden
comes
of
to
our
Live to
squad up
Shorts, how this
Sundays.
is going to work is when you are live streaming, you're going to be able to select certain parts of your live stream, and then YouTube allows you to schedule those directly as YouTube Shorts. Now, this doesn't have the complexity like Opus Clip does. So if you're an Opus Clip user, none of that's going to change because you're not able to go in and like fine tune everything for the edits. It doesn't add captions, or it doesn't have, you know, all of the different stacking and cropping options and all those things like Opus Clip has. But this is a really bare bones version for those of you that are like, hey, I just want like 1 or 2 clips from my live stream and I'm going to use those over.
This is actually really, so that's actually really good for podcasting. Because what I want to do for my podcasts in the future is that I want to start clipping. I'm going to try to find the best parts. And I want to start more clipping on my podcast so I can push those out.
In the short shelf, this is a great fit for you. Next is side-by-side ads. So with side-to-side ads, how this is going to work is while a video is playing or a live stream is playing, it's going to basically split the screen in half, and then it's going to show an ad on one side, and then your content is going to be on the other side. Now with this one, the ad takes the priority when it comes to the audio itself, but the viewer can override that and listen to your audio while the ad is playing. That particular one might help you make more money. We're gonna see. Next is more commerce features on your live stream. So this is also going to allow you to be able to make more money from your live streams, which is cool. There's a practice mode coming for live streams. So for those of you that have considered live streaming, but you're like, hey, you know what? I've never live streamed before and I'm terrified to actually go live. You're going to be able to practice that right inside of YouTube, to where you don't have to live stream unlisted. You don't have to do any of that. You're going to be able.
This one's really good too. Definitely. Because like that means that we don't have to, like he just said, we don't have to live stream unlisted to make sure our stream or internet stable or whatnot. We can just test our streams during this. But I hope that's not just a mobile feature though.
In the chat and those types of things, to where it's going to feel like you're actually live streaming, so you can just kind of get a vibe for what live streaming is actually like, and you can practice your live streams before you actually decide to go live to the public. I think that's a really cool one also, because I think that's going to help a lot of people get over that fear of going live. Once they try it and they see kind of how everything works, it's going to remove that like, uh-oh, what if I go live and this happens? It's going to remove some of that because you're going to already be familiar with some of those processes, which I think is great. You're just going to be able to hit a button and you're going to be able to have a smooth transition from a public live stream directly into a members only live streams.
This is going to be useful. I just got to figure out on how to incorporate that feature, by the way, because this is actually fun fact, y'all, from my gooning side of things. This is what chatterbaiters do. This is what chatterbaiters do. Yes. So they're the ones that be like, all right, guys, it's time for us to get into our special party time. You know, they'll be like, okay, we're going from, free to members only now. And, they definitely took that idea from that.
So then that way,
guaranteed,
it's members participating, it
guaranteed
hides the rest of the stream.
What's up, agents? What's going on?
And then you can do whatever secret stuff it is that you're doing for your channel members. Next,
exactly.
If you're a podcaster, they are rolling out a feature to where if you upload audio only, their system
but also
make videos.
Something like that. I feel like what I kind of want to do is like, I would love to like watch movies with you guys or whatever. But like, I wonder if I would have to only do that like probably through members only, because it's going to get copyrighted anyways. But also, though,
is a video
I guess we can just watch together.
They're making it to where if
know.
somebody wants to listen to it, they can. But they're also going to have these visual assets as well that they can watch, so that it feels more like a video on YouTube. I'm really excited for that one because I know a lot of podcasters do upload audio only, and they'll just use one image, and it makes the thing kind of boring. So I'm really excited to see how their system selects footage for that. Like, let's say you do a true crime podcast. Like, what are they going to show? So yeah, I think that particular thing is going to be pretty cool. Next, they're doing some shopping expansion features as well. So if you have YouTube Shopping, or if you use YouTube Shopping, then in that case, they are going to be doing some expanding there.
My only thing with this here of YouTube Shopping is that I know no one who buys things through YouTube Shopping, but put it like this: I'd rather tell people to just go to my shop directly, so I can get the full cut while YouTube doesn't get a cut.
For example, they're doing AI tagging.
It's kind of like
shopping.
how I tell people, like,
so
hey,
if you are using
I enjoy that you guys come there. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to let you guys know. So I figured out on how YouTube works when it comes to emotes, by the way. So I actually lost an emote slot because I wanted to test it. So how emote slots work is this: let's say you have 10, because the way I thought was like this. Let's say you get like 10 members, right? 10 members, you get like 7 slots, correct? Okay, I thought once you hit those 10 members, you get to keep those slots. Well, it's a yes and a no thing, right? So if you lose those memberships, correct? As long as you have that emote still uploaded in that slot, and you don't click the delete button, that emote stays there. So you have like all 7 emotes. So what I did is that I deleted the emote because I was like, I have to test it, right? So I tested it, and yes, I lost the emote slot or whatever. So we had more emotes. So in order for me to get that slot back, I need to get 4 more memberships. So do y'all ever feel like gifting any memberships in the future? You know, that's something that y'all can
Go
think
ahead
of.
and see what those items are in your video, and then it's going to give you the option to tag them. So that's going to save you from having to sit there and search and be, okay, which one of these am I going to use? So that will just make that part of the work much easier. If you do brand deals, they're also adding brand deal features to YouTube Shorts. In this one right here, if you do brand deals, if you have personal products that you promote, if you are developing something and you're like, hey, I want to be able to promote this, you know, when I'm ready, they are rolling out a feature. And I like, this is the thing that I'm the most excited about with everything, is they're rolling out a feature that is going to allow you to insert your own ad slots into your video content. So with that, let's say that I wanted to make a video for my new creator app, right? Because I have an
That's
app
not
that I
too
made
bad
for YouTube
if I had
called New Creator. You
sponsorships.
can find it on the App Store. I'll put a link in the description. But let's say I made an ad for that. Well, in that particular case, I can insert that ad into any video that I want, which is fantastic. So I can just make something super short and then just have that in videos that I've made in the past to where I can say, hey, you know, I have these videos that are doing well. Let me just go ahead and put this ad in there so they can just pop in there real quick. And it's like a little sponsored segment essentially in this video that I insert into it. Now, the benefit for this is for those of you that do brand deals, you know that when you are doing brand deals, it just gets burned into the video. And the only way to get that out is if you go in there and you cut it out. So what this is going to do is this is going to allow you to also use your brand deals in a different way and negotiate your brand deals in a different way. So for example, let's say that you have a contract with a brand and they're like, hey, the only thing we care about is, you know, how much traffic you send in that first 30 days. And you say, okay, well then we're going to write into the contract that this is only available for 30 days. And as soon as that 30 days is over, I'm going to take that down. I'm going to replace it with one of my own products, or I'm going to sell that ad spot to somebody else. Or if it's producing for you, then in that case, we can start some type of recurring thing to where you pay me monthly for this until it stops producing for you. But all kinds of different approaches that we're going to be able to take for this. As they roll this out, we'll talk about this more. But for me, this is huge. And other things too is like, let's say you bring on an exclusive partner. And with that exclusive partner, the thing that you work out with them is, hey, you get an entire channel takeover. So with the exception of my personal products that I'm going to let people know about, we're going to put one of your ads into every video that I've published over the last 90 days that's still getting views. Or we're going to put one of those, you know, for 30 days at a time into all of the videos I'm going to be publishing for the next 90 days. And then if everything's working out great there, then we can renew from there. But all kinds of super, you know, creative ideas that I'm sure you're going to be able to do with this when it comes to negotiating brand deals.
Well, when we get to that
cool
point,
thing that they're doing is called Partner Hub. And with this, it's going to auto show the content that you make about products. It's going to just go ahead and show it to brands. So the whole idea with this particular feature is that it's going to take you that the brand might not have even known as making content about them. And it's going to say, hey, brand over here, this content creator is making some videos about you. And then it's going to put you on their radar, which is the hardest part about getting brand deals. So with that, what that's going to do is it's going to make it to where, you know, if you're making videos about a product, they're going to know about it, and then they can reach out to you and be like, hey, you know, let's send you some.
Yeah, you know, Razer. You know, I use Razer products. I got a Razer mouse. I got a Razer headset. You know, MSI.
Money to make
I got I like your, you know, I got an MSI motherboard, MSI case.
When it comes to brand deals as well. Another thing that they're adding that is not as cool as the brand deals is playable games. So let's say you want to go live and play games in front of your viewers. They're going to have some playable games that you're going to be able to do to where if you just wanted to check in real quick with your audience, let's say you're waiting for a plane or something like that, you can just hop in, you know, do that. You know, they can kind of watch you play the game and then you can move on. So for some types of channels, I think this is going to be okay. For a lot of us, not really sure any value that that's going to bring, but it is a feature that they're rolling out. Another thing they're rolling out is if you're doing YouTube Shorts as a brand deal, and that company that you're doing the brand deal with is inside of YouTube system, then you can put a link in there and then that brand can approve the link. And then if the brand approves the links, then YouTube will allow that link to be on there. Now, keep in mind this announcement has just been made, so.
All right, so that's pretty much the end of the video. No, honestly, a lot of those features, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It took YouTube what feels like forever to start giving us as live streamers, like, more shit. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, honestly, because they've been saying for like the past, like, since 2024 or 23, I mean, guys, we're going to be doing more for you live streamers. We're going to do more for live streamers. You know, I'm like, okay, like, what are y'all doing? You know, all I see is short. I'm trying to hear about TikToks and shorts because that's what, you know, their main competitor, right? And so now, like, seeing that they're adding these features, you know, to live streams, I mean, it's a nice thing, you know. So yeah, you know, I will agree with Same as Jay. Is if you are a content creator or a creator or a streamer of some sort, I want to say the time for you to jump on YouTube was probably 5 years ago, but you could, like, the time is to jump on it now. Like, get on the train and start growing. Like, start planning what you want to do and get in there. Like, that's what you got to do, you know. And that's what I feel like. I feel like it's a good time, you know. And then just don't sit there and be like, oh, there's no growth. No, there's a lot of growth potential if you are willing to learn. Like, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I co-stream on YouTube and Twitch, right? I co-stream on that shit. Like, every time when I stream 3 to 4 times a week. I co-stream between YouTube and Twitch. Y'all know how many viewers I get on Twitch side of things? I get less than 1 viewer on that platform in 2025. Now, granted, I quit streaming on Twitch for like 2 or 3 years, yes. But at the end of the day, you will at least expect one person to join the live stream. One person. Other, you know, but people don't join. But on the YouTube side of things, you know, when I'm doing gaming or working, you know, or just chatting stuff, there is a lot of growth potential. You know, there is. Definitely is. Because, you know, I average between 5 to 10 viewers a stream on YouTube, depending on if I'm actually like saying, hey guys, I'm going live at this time. Because I am that kind of person that'd be like, okay, we're going live at 8 o'clock. It'd be like 9 o'clock at night, you know, kind of shit. So I will, like, you know, admit that I do that. And I might have to, like, I don't know, man. So I was going to stream some Elder Scrolls tonight, by the way. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. My voice is like not up for it or whatever. You know, I'm just getting that dry throat, coughing and shit like that. But let me know what y'all think about it. Like, or Aidens. I know that you're excited, dude. Like, so yeah, y'all let me know. I'm gonna try to work on some more emotes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring that up too. My emote commissions are back. So if you guys know anybody who needs emotes, I charge $25 for 3 emotes. So if y'all need a collection emotes, hit me up. I'm here. I'm definitely here for it. I also do other graphic work as well. So y'all need any type of more graphic work, you know, hit me up too. I've been trying to push that as much as I can, especially on Twitter or X or whatnot. And so, you know, it's a little side hustle. You know, I got my art pad over there in the corner, right here, right over there. You know, look, Bongos, you're so boring. You need to go find a girlfriend. That's what you need, Bongos. Bongos needs a girlfriend, y'all. But Saturday, Squad Up Sunday is now going to be called Squad Up Saturday for this Saturday, because this weekend is actually kind of busy for me this weekend. So we're switching it up to Saturday just as one time, and we're going to be playing Repo. Now, I got to talk with Aiden to see what time we want to start, though. But, I mean, the good time to start usually probably about 5, 6 o'clock for me, at least on Saturday. But we'll talk more about that, you know, depending on how everything goes. And then the Servalcast podcast will be back on October 4th, which is, again, Saturday at 8 p.m. We have a pretty great topic, and I think this topic is going to end the topics. And so I'm going to ask anybody else, like, about a week before the podcast, or about a week or maybe 2 weeks before, I will ask around, see if anybody else wants to be a guest. But, you know, it's usually going to end up being me, Riddler, Banta, and Aidens on the podcast. So, yeah, if anybody wants to be a guest on the podcast, you know, y'all let me know for sure. Yeah, we all know you've been hating on shit. That's why you've been getting ignored, Bongos. That's why you've been getting ignored. Because I don't know, your trolling skills are pretty shit. You got to fix your trolling skills. I don't know what that is. It's like you're like doing like 2015 trolling. We're in 2025. Come to the future. Come to the future. Hey, what's up, Gabby? Oh, come on in. So yeah, like I said, I was gonna stream some Elder Scrolls, but like I'll save it to tomorrow. Because you know your boy is feeling. I've been sick for like the past 3 days, so I'm going through it. NyQuil and Theraflu has been like my best friend. Honestly, those drugs have been like my best friend or whatnot. So, yeah, like I got up yesterday and I took my dog walking, and that gave me like a lot of pain taking my dog walking yesterday. Like I was I was like, dog, I was like, boy, I'm gonna take you walking for like, I think I took a walk for like 20 minutes. I was like, because first off, for like the first like 15 minutes of the like 10 minutes of the walk, he doesn't like to listen because he wants to sniff everything. And then after that, he's like, okay, what do you want me to do now? Like, all right, boy. No, thank you. I mean, that too, Jay. That too. I'm sick as Algo too. And thank you, Gabby. I appreciate that. Thank you. Much appreciated. Honestly. Much appreciated, honestly. But I'm getting better though. Luckily, I think I caught it early, and so I've been eating a lot of soup, drinking lots of water as usual and stuff. I had me some McDonald's today. I mean, for like the first time in about a month or two, because today was National Hamburger Day or Cheeseburger Day. So 50-cent cheeseburger. I think I spent like $5 on cheeseburger and fries or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it was great. I was like, hey, I get to eat a burger. Instead of just eating soup for like the past 2-3 days. But so I changed the live stream for the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I changed that for 9 p.m. tomorrow, so I should be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. What else here? Oh, the Let's Play series is out now. So for you guys who are members or whatever or whatnot, right? Y'all are able to watch the Let's Play series. I have about 12 parts. I think like 8 parts uploaded right now for the Elder Scrolls series, which I cut a lot of content, like a lot of stuff, like me walking back and forth. I cut a lot of stuff out. Like I couldn't think. Like I think I did like an hour and a half stream at one point. Or almost 2 hours stream. I cut it down to like 45 minutes. Did I find a container mod for Oblivion? Yes. I believe I found it. I haven't yet to test it out though. I had to get my I'm gonna test it out early tomorrow. I gotta get my Vanguard. Well, not my. Did I say Vanguard? Vortex. Up and going. But yeah, I did find a mod though. I just gotta make sure that it works because if from what I recall, it's kind of it's kind of hard to mod Oblivion right now, from what I hear from people. But I have to update I have to look into the whole modding. But I do have one bookmark for sure. Like that was like a plus because Gabby, my heart died when I lost all my gear. My heart it literally sank when I lost a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Jay, Bongos, get down. Oh yeah, Jay, hold on. Do you want to into the 2XKO beta, Jay? That's another question I want to ask you. Anybody want into the beta? And Bongos, get back into the beta. I need a duo partner. You savage, you quitter. I can send out like one more invite, I think, for the beta in that game. But yeah. Bro, act like he's into all. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got tips? That's crazy. You know what? See, y'all. See, this is what happens. Look. This is what happens when I try to play with my friend. My friend's like, no, I don't want to play. See, this is why I play single player games. That's why I love playing my single player games. Because you know what? When I ask my friends to play multiplayer games, my friends be like, ew, no. That's crazy work. That's crazy. He says because it's trash, but is that because you're trash edit though, Bongos? Oh shit, y'all are in my emails. Oh gosh. Y'all don't want to look at that. I might have doxed myself there. We're going to cut that part out. Look. Let's see, you've been busy the next few days, weeks, so you probably won't have time. But oh yeah, I get that, Jay. I get that. Look. This is why I play my single player games. The main multiplayer game I do play though, Age of Empires 4 for sure. But right now I'm burnt out again, so I'm waiting on the next DLC. So if y'all ever see me stream Age of Empires 4, just know that my mind is like in sync in that game. Like I do not look at chat when I play that game because like if you make a mistake in that game, you're fucking you're dead. Like Dead by Daylight, I can't believe I put over almost 900 hours in that game. I can't believe it. Crazy work for me. But see, what? That's crazy. Where he said, "What's that name?" .bbcgetters.com. What? That's crazy. Don't make me call the streamer roast your secret. That's crazy. Dog, let's just your multiplayer ass up, dog, bro. That's all you play is trash multiplayer games, bro. Single player where it's at, bro. Single player is where it's at. See, make me do it then. Do it. This game right here, y'all, actually surprised me. Diplomacy is not auction. Loved it. This game, chef's kiss. If y'all need a turtle, what do you call it? A base turtling game, that's the one right here. That is the one. Yeah, look at all these great games I put many hours into. Don't worry, I love the Kingdom Hearts series. I put like over 800, over like I don't know, 500 hours in the series. Don't make this is if I say 11.8 hours, don't worry, I have Kingdom Hearts on console. So yeah, it's okay. That's okay. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. Don't worry. Shut show no friends having type games. The fuck these single player games are made for moments. They can't make friends, so they have to make friends within the game. What? That's crazy work. He said you have to. He said people only play single player games because they can't make friends. That's crazy. Aiden, you said finish that backlog, dude. How am I going to finish it though, man? My backlog is as big as my. I'm not even gonna say finish that part. I ain't gonna finish that part. That part was. I mean, look. Where's my list at? No, it's crazy. I think I finished a couple games this year. Actually, no, wait. There we go. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games this year. 10. I'm happy for that. I actually finished 10 games. Yeah. The current game I'm playing right now is hold on. The current game I'm playing right now, which is taking up all my time, is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That game is taking up so much of my time. But I love it though. It's such a good game. It's so good. Like dead ass serious. I put over 100 hours in it, and I'm not even done with it yet. It's just that good. Like, and keep in mind, y'all, when it comes to games, I'm not an achievement hunter, so like I don't really care too much about achievements. But like if I do get achievements, like cool. But yeah. So yeah, this game by itself, so many hours. It's quite insane. This game right here, The King is Watching, has taken me by the balls. This game is like it's addicting. For a roguelike, it's fucking addicting. And I played way too much. I put 35 hours in this game. Grounded 2, we're waiting for the update for Grounded 2, me and Dre come out. The next JRPG series, sometime this year to next year, I am going to do a Final Fantasy series playthrough. So I hope that y'all can stick with me with that. And then after Final Fantasy, I'm going to probably end up doing Dragon Quest. So I have all the Final Fantasy games. I only played 3, half of 4, bits and parts of 7, played a little bit of 8, played a little bit of 9. I beat 10. I beat 13. I beat 15. And so that's it. So I went ahead and I bought every single Final Fantasy game on Steam. I have them all. I'm ready. I am ready. Now, Final Fantasy X though, it's my favorite. I beat this game at least 6 times on PS2. You think so? 10 was pretty good to me. And that's like 10. I mean, 15 was pretty good, but you know where it lacked though, because you know it wasn't a finished Final Fantasy game because you know it needed like the extra content for it, right? But it was pretty good though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I really did enjoy it. Um, that one I beat on PS4. My games are in my fucking drawer, my PS4. But yeah, 15 is not too bad though. Man, Aiden, like I said though, how am I going to finish my backlog though, bro? Like dead ass serious, dude. There's so many games that I actually do have a rotation though. My current rotation is Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh wait, I need to add the Wandering Village to my games beat list. I beat that game this year. I beat it. So yeah, we're adding that to the list. Shit. What else do I gotta add to the list? That's crazy. I see, but that's crazy. The next game I'm gonna buy personally though, Aiden, is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD. That's the next game I'm planning for. Like dead ass serious. Oh, you want to see what's in our family share plan? Oh, hold on, I got you too. Hold on, I got you. We have over what 1,300 games, a lot of games. So in our Steam family, we have 1,377 games, right? But plus my 960 what 67.5 or whatever, we have over 2,000 games. So yeah, we have a lot of games, a lot. You know, so yeah, that is a shit ton of games. And I mean, now careful in that list. What do you see? Unipop or something? There are H games. Sorry, if I want to play some horny games, I got GOG. Wait, who bought Silk Song? Who the fuck bought Silk Song in our family? Was that Vanta? Is that my? Well, yeah, who bought Silk Song? No, I didn't. No, I didn't buy it because it says from your Steam family. So yeah, I personally didn't buy it, but someone bought it. I don't know who bought it, but someone bought Silk Song. So that means I think it was probably my cousin. If I had to guess anybody, it had to be my cousin. Cause I know Zalgo, he ain't got no money. Bongos ain't got no money. So yeah, I think it was my cousin. Oh yeah, if you guys like Heroes of Might and Magic, this game's actually pretty cool. I actually like this game. I need to get back into it. I played the tutorial, but this is literally Heroes of Might and Magic. Except in space. It's sci-fi. Really great game. So Heroes of Science and Fiction. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, Idris, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Man, like Adam Falls is a game I gotta get back into. It runs pretty well on the Steam Deck. I've been playing on my Steam Deck. Ninja Gaiden Black. I bought this on sale too because I already beat Ninja Gaiden 2. You know, I think I should play Little Nightmares. It's a small game. Might as well. Did I put Tempest Rising in my list of finished games too? I don't think I did. So I beat 11 games this year. We beat Expedition 33, which is a good 8 out of 10. But see, when I say that though, niggas be all angry that I say it's a good 8 out of 10. Like, bruh, I play better JRPGs. I'm just saying. Avaldo's great. I bought both Final Fantasy Integrate and also Rebirth. I haven't played them yet. I gotta, hop on them. Sister Shock I bought for like $15. So yeah, there's a lot. 30 years. I mean, I'm not saying I disagree with you. I just play better. I'm gonna be honest with you. I play better JRPGs. But when I say that though, my thing with like Expedition 33 is like there are people out there who say Expedition 33 changed lives. Like, nigga, what? It changed the genre, the JRPG genre. What? Have you not played JRPGs for like the past like 15 years? Where have you been? What lives was changed? After I beat Kingdom Come Deliverance, though, the next game I did say I wanted to beat or play was Persona 3 Reload. Now, my thing is though, is I don't think I can handle it. My poor soul can't handle it, y'all. Because as much as I love RPGs and shit, I can't do another 100-hour game. I can't. I gotta play some smaller game. I just can't. I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. Not. I can't. Like, hell, I beat Metaphor. I put over 155 hours in Metaphor ReFantasia. That game was fantastic, by the way. Fucking fantastic game. I loved it. I loved all that shit. That shit was great. I should have done another play. Oh shit, Gabby, don't say that. They're gonna cancel you, Gabby. Don't say that. Delete your comment. Delete your comment. They're going to attack you. Don't do it. Do not. I'm trying to save your life. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, Tuna, Metaphor did say some lies. I will say that. This game, Mistress Amada, I beat twice, by the way. Great game. Fantastic game. Developers got people, what do you call? We're retarded when it came to this game, right? So if y'all don't know the story about Vision Mata, Square Enix commissioned NetEase, who got one of their developers. I forgot what is the developer called who created this game? Hold on. What are they called? No, yeah. So Square Enix, right, commissioned NetEase, and then NetEase got one of their developers to create Visions of Mana, right? So many people, especially the Culture War niggas, was like, oh my god, Vision of Mana got canceled because XY. No, nigga. The game was made out of contract. Bro. Square Enix paid NetEase. I said, y'all better support Visions of Mana so we don't have to wait another 15 years for Visions of Mana. Like, are y'all stupid? Like, buy the game. But no, that was a great game. That was a great game. I did enjoy Visions of Mana for sure. Call of Duty, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Black Ops 6 is pretty great. I'm a Black Ops fan. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a big Black Ops fan, so I'm a cat for it. Now, I only played multiplayer. I don't give a fuck about campaign and Call of Duty. I'm keeping a buck. I don't give a fuck about campaign. But multiplayer, though, I had a blast. Especially since Call of Duty went back to the whole, on feet grounded kind of shit, not with jetpacks, all that flying shit, Oh, yeah. Beloved Raptured, a great indie game, by the way. Love it. Another game that I'm currently playing is Romancing Saga 2 on the Steam Deck. I only play my Steam Deck for about 30 minutes a night to like an hour. Bongos, quit hating. Quit hating. Quit being a hater. That's all you do is hate. Bring some love in your heart. See, he makes me want to he makes me want to call people niggas these days. Yeah, see, Tuna, you might stay on the Steam Deck, but where are these hands? Where can I give you these hands, though, Tuna? I've been wanting to give you these hands. Like, that's the question, though. See, Tuna says he got. Oh yeah, Tuna. Question: Do you have an invite to the 2XKO beta? By the way, since and also Tuna, Bongos he quit 2XKO. He said he sucks at the game. So I ain't gonna. I said that shit last night too. So I said, damn, I'm gonna suck at the game. I was getting smoked last night, but but no. One more thing though. This year though, I may actually go ahead and do a Kingdom Hearts series playthrough this year though. I may actually go ahead and do that. I'm about to get my PS4 right here. My PS4 is like right above. It's like sitting like right here. No, it's actually over there by my TV. Get my PS4, and we're gonna do a Kingdom Hearts series playthrough. We're gonna start with Birth by Sleep. So what's your opinion of Deathloop? I played a little bit of it. I played about, let me see. I played a little bit of it, Gabby. It's on my rotation. I have 10 games in my rotation, and it's part of it's. I think it's game number 7 in my current rotation right now. Once I beat Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've been on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for like the past 2 months, 2 or 3 months. Whenever I'm not like gaming, I'm creating, content or whatever, right? And yeah, that it's like my rotation. Cronus is number 11. That was number 11. New Dawn. I played it for a little bit. I like it. It's number 11. Like dead ass serious. So it's on. But for what I did play, Gabby, it's a great game. It is a roguelike. So if you like roguelikes, it is a great game. It's an interesting concept, by the way. And I think people should support it because, it's one of those few games that have, a diverse cast or whatnot. And I think, people should give it a chance. I dead ass serious. XKL was a trash game. Shit's just full of combining. Well, Bongos, they added ranking mode to it, right? So that means that because they added rank mode today, that means that you're not going to fight a lot of low ranking people, correct? Oh yeah, sadly, by the this game developer, they closed down. They're closing down September towards the end of this month. In Zone 2, Gently Made or Mad Studios, they're closing down, sadly. Breaks my heart, honestly, because they created a pretty great game, solid game. Command & Conquer 4 does not exist. I own every Command & Conquer game. This game does not exist. Dragon's Dogma 2, I have not went back to it since April 9th of 2024. I can't. I dropped Dragon's Dogma 2 for Horizon Forbidden West last year. Horizon Forbidden West, fantastic game. This game right here, hot dog water. Am I going to get Vampires the Masquerade 2? Probably not. I haven't played the first one, so I'm not going to cap for the second one. If I were to play the first one and kind of know more of the story, then I would definitely play it. Now, I do hear from people that Vampire Masquerade is a very great game because it is a cult classic kind of game. But if I play the first one, I'll definitely consider checking it out. So, fun fact too. This game right here, Celeste the Crown Magister, is another game that we're currently playing right now. This is me and my friend group's D&D game basically right now, right? So it's 4 of us. We're playing it. I'm actually doing a recorded playthrough of this game. So meaning that I'm preparing already for the second game. Y'all will see our playthrough of this game around the time the second game releases. So expect that on my channel. I'm already pre-planning this playthrough. Like, dead ass. And because the second game, I played the demo of it. It's literally fucking like Baldur's Gate or whatnot. I do need to get back into my boomer shooters though. Like I was gifted Bloodhound by the game developer. Great game. Forgive Me Father 1 and 2, great games. Rogue Trader took me last year. I beat Dragon Quest XI on the Switch. I actually have 2 copies of this game, by the way, mind you. But yeah, like I said, there's just so many games that I have to play and look forward to that I just need to focus. I actually still need to finish Persona 5 Royale. I was actually streaming this game on my channel. I'm actually in the last month of the game. So give me about in October, next month. Y'all will see me stream this game and I will finish it. I got burnt out on Persona. I played it so much that I got burnt out because I never beat the original Persona 5, right? But my buddy mine gets me Royale, and I got all the way towards the end of Royale. I'm talking about like the last month. y'all. I had to get through that boring section, which is like, I think it's like in the month of February. And the dude was like, I'm gonna give you 30 days to bring your ass back here or some shit, Because I think I'm like level 72. Hey, no, about almost level 80 when I last quit. Yeah. So I will finish this game. I will finish it. You think I'm lying? Look, go to my playlist on this channel right now. Go to my playlist. The game is almost done. Because what I was going to do is I was going to download my playthrough and then re-upload as a let's play through. See, let's see, Steam Years is one of the $15 game they had it in their wish list for 7 years. Is on sale for 40%. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me turn that shit down. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got you though. Hold on. I'll show you. That's crazy, word. Aiden's already getting me copyrighted shit though. I got you. Don't worry, that's our DMs. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Let me see. Really, Bongos is an anthem right there. Report. Hey, The Weeknd got some decent songs. Okay, he ain't that bad, but some of his songs is decent though. Okay, you can't talk shit about The Weeknd, especially tomorrow starts our week. Yeah. Bruh, Zalgo. We gonna tell. No, hold on. We gonna talk about a friend of ours real quick. Our boy, Pound 9000 said, "I want y'all to play this game with us, right?" I was like, "Okay." The game that we're playing is called Shape of Dreams. The game is a great game. It actually slaps, right? And then he was like, "Do y'all want to play another game?" I said, "Nigga, what?" Oh wait, hold on. Will this actually work? Let me see. Now, okay, to give y'all a little bit of context, right? My boy Hal, he's a guy who buys a lot of games. I'm talking about he buys a shit ton of games. He'll play them for about 20 hours, and then he goes on to the next game. Oh, it muted me? Ah, well, you kind of get, well, I hope you know what I said. What I meant, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so to give y'all context of Hal, though, he buys a lot of games. He'll play them for like 20 hours, and then he's on to the next game. He'll play them, and it's like a revolving circle, right? So he's bought Borderlands 4. I was like, "How buy that shit cheap?" Because I know you already. He's like, "Bro, I already bought it. I already spent over $100 on it." I said, "Nigga, I can't with his ass." You try to stop the homie from doing crazy shit, but you just don't. All right. Anyways, though, like I said, I'm gonna stream Elder Scrolls tomorrow, 9 p.m. I'm gonna go eat some soup, drink some water, rest up. I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming on through and hanging out and talking shit. Y'all are some great folks, and I hope that see you guys be successful in what you guys do in your endeavors in life. Keep things up. Yeah, man, life is rough. Watch yourselves out there, y'all. Life is pretty crazy, especially in the United States, and y'all keep it easy, stay safe. That's all I can really tell y'all. Members, if you guys want to ever support my channel further, consider becoming a member, y'all, or YouTube, or what do you call it, Patreon subscriber. You guys get perks for this channel. You guys get emotes that you guys can use. Y'all can give me suggestions what kind of videos to make or react to. Just keep that in mind. But ultimately, though, you guys take care, and I'll see y'all next time. I appreciate it, Gabby. Zalgo, next time you better be under this desk.